Chapter 2 The Fallen. Askir, continent of the Darklands. Nyctopia, the subterranean kingdom. The impact rattled Zarek's bones. He lay on his back in the center of a massive cavern, cracked black armor digging into the cold stone floor. For the first time in his existence, he felt pain. Real, physical pain. The divine essence that once flowed through him like an endless river was now reduced to a weak, flickering spark. He pushed himself up with a grunt, crimson eyes narrowed in the absolute darkness. The air smelled of sulfur, damp stone, and hostility. Hundreds of violet eyes watched him from the shadows. Drub warriors, their obsidian skin blending perfectly with the cavern walls, had him surrounded. Spears and curved blades glinted faintly in the phosphorescent mushroom light. At their front stood a tall female wearing spider silk robes and a crown of carved obsidian. Matriarch Vicona studied him like a predator sizing up injured prey. "You fell from the heavens like garbage," she rasped, her voice echoing through the chamber. "You bleed starlight, yet you stink of the surface. Speak quickly, intruder. Why should we not kill you where you lie?" Zarek rose to his full height, ignoring the burning pain in his ribs. Even stripped of most of his power, his presence still commanded the room. "I am Zarek," he said, his voice low and dangerous. "Former embodiment of darkness, nephew of Azoth, son of Enshadu." A ripple of uneasy murmurs spread through the Drud. Vicona's violet eyes narrowed. "Enkidu's spawn, banished to our realm. How very convenient." Zarek took one slow step forward. The Drull instinctively tightened their grip on their weapons. "I didn't come here to beg for shelter," he said. "I came to offer you the one thing your people have dreamed of for centuries." He spread his arms slightly, a cruel smile forming on his lips. "The surface world." The cavern fell deathly silent. Vicona stared at him for a long moment, then tilted her head, a predatory smile slowly creeping across her face. "Bold words from a broken god," she said softly. "The surface is protected by Azoth's precious order. The Sun Elves, the High Elves, they all bask in his light. What makes you think a fallen creature like you can change that?" Zarek's crimson eyes gleamed with cold certainty. "Because I know exactly how to break it." He stepped closer to the matriarch, lowering his voice so only she could hear. "Your people have always been forced to hide in the dark. I will give you the power to own the dark, and then use it to drag the surface, screaming into eternal night." Vicona studied him carefully, weighing his words. After a long silence, she finally spoke. "Prove it." She gestured to a massive map, carved into the cavern wall, a detailed layout of the Kianvati Mountains. "North of here lies the Dwarven stronghold. They guard the richest veins of mithril and adamantium on Askir. Take it from them. Bring me their forges, their weapons, and their engineers." Her smile turned vicious. "Then we will talk about this alliance." Zarek looked at the map, then back at the matriarch. For the first time since his fall, a real, cold smile spread across his face. He had his first move,